Good afternoon and welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical. Thank you for stopping by. I hope the week's gone well. Let's move on to the currency markets and take a look at that euro dollar 112.67. It got above 113 yesterday. Dollar index 97.11. Japanese yen 108.47. Swiss franc 0.9932. The pound 127.09. The Australian dollar, where it is a certainty they'll cut again, 0.6970. India rupee 69.3875. South Korean won 1182.30. Brazilian real has rebounded strongly, having gone above 4 as high as 406, I think, 408, 388. Egyptian pound 16.779. And the South African rand, oh my goodness, over 15. We'll get to that in a little while. Dollar index, this is Adam Mancini, his chart, and he's bearish about it, but I'm bullish, and I think it's going to bounce exactly where it's bounced severally before, off that trend line that you're seeing. Euro dollar 112.65. It's been a bit firmer of late, I must admit, and that's all about the compression and the difference between US and Euro interest rates. Euro interest rates have stayed largely steady, like the Japanese yen, but US interest rates have come in dramatically, and that's what I think has strengthened the euro a little. Currently, Beyond is trading at about 4 times its $25 IPO price, and analysts think Beyond has even more potential. Ultimately, Beyond could be a $5 billion business, according to JP Morgan Ken Goldman. We think plant-based meat can exceed $100 billion in sales in 15 years, with Beyond taking 5%. And I was writing about this at the time avocados and cryptocurrencies were on my mind, but I'd put Beyond in this category as well. The zeitgeist of a time is its defining spirit, or its mood. Capturing the spirit of the zeitgeist of the now is not an easy thing, because we're living in a dizzyingly fluid moment. Gladwell stated, ideas and products and messages and behaviors spread like viruses do. My point is that millennials discovered the virtues of avocado, the behaviors spread like a virus, and boom, prices skyrocketed. The avocado price surge is an example of the new 21st century millennial economy, but there are many others. Beyond is the latest one. Snapchat, which, I should have kept an eye on, because I remember the girls, but they're no longer with me, so I don't get the opportunity to see what they're up to. If it was in the S&P 500, it would be the best performing stock this year, plus 155%. I could never understand its utility, but now I suppose I can. China yuan 695. I wrote about it on the 27th of May, and I said my prediction is when the currency slides, it's going to slide real quick. And dollar call options are an interesting risk-adjusted trade. Minus 8.8% year on year, and I'm saying it's a very visible proxy. If this all turns ballistic, then this is going to fly through 7 like a hot knife through butter. And the Chinese will surely use the value of the currency as pushback. If they do, they'll be pushing an open door. It is clear that directionally, money wants to leave China, and a great deal of the 2019 surge in Bitcoin is surely correlated to Chinese flight capital. Therefore, my prediction is when the currency slides, it's going to slide real quick, and dollar call options are an interesting risk-adjusted trade. Commodity markets, gold 1335. That's been a very strong rally from 1275 not too long ago. Crude oil, bit of a rebound after a very steep sell-off, $53.43. Any confidence farmers had that the Trump administration would be a net plus for their industry has completely evaporated. As I said when I wrote my first piece about the tariff wars in July last year, I said the Chinese government has been quite surgical in its response and is targeting the farm economy in particular. The price of copper is down since mid-April 11.4%. This does not bode well for President Lungu's nationalise and flip strategy, which is a very suboptimal strategy. Anyway, London-listed rare earth producers surge on Pentagon comments. The Pentagon has held talks with both companies following threats by Beijing to cut off supply to the country. Citing a material engineer at the Defense Logistics Agency speaking at a conference in Chicago. Rainbow Rare Earths, which is developing a project in Burundi, said it would neither confirm nor deny the news. Makango, which wants to build a mine and processing plant in Malawi, did not immediately respond to a request to comment. Rainbow Rare Earths was trading up 38%, Makango up 42%. Rare earths are a group of 17 niche minerals that are used in electronics, electric cars, and some military equipment, such as night vision goggles and lasers. Burundi and Kenya.